Hey guys, today I want to talk about a subject. It kind of bothers me because I know a lot of expats suffer from this issue. A lot of them do. And we talk about this quite often because a lot of people don't get over it when they get over here. And it's kind of like politics on steroids. You know, people get involved over here with politics on steroids or news, junkie stuff. And these guys always call me and they send me all kinds of stuff, and I don't mind. I'll take a look at it sometimes, a gander at it, see what they're looking at. And most of the time, these guys are really worried about this stuff. A lot of these guys that I talk to, they suffer from anxiety. They're expats that suffer from anxiety over here. I have quite a few people that call me every month that suffer from severe anxiety. And they let things bother them. And usually it's news. It's usually about politics, conspiracy theories sometimes. Sometimes it's about attitudes or way the world works, unfortunately, and there's nothing we can do about it or to change it or anything. We can only shut it out of our minds. And when we focus on this, we tend to waste a lot of our time and our chance to enjoy life, live life. A lot of us forget that the very ground we walk on is someday going to be our roof. Think about that for a second. The very ground we walk on is someday going to be our roof. And we don't know when that's going to be. So why worry our little heads about things we can't control? If you saw all the memes and YouTube videos that people send me about what's going on in the world every day, and I post stuff once in a while I find interesting and stuff, we all do. But one thing I've tried to do more and more is to cut myself off from that link going into my head. Part of it's social media. You know, when I see things that people send me most of the time now, I don't look at them. I don't care. I don't care about what's going on with guns back home. People are going to do what they're going to do back home. I had my chance to vote and be active in the government and being active back in the U.S. when I was back in the U.S. And now it's my kids' turn. It's the younger generation's turn. It's my grandson's turn. It's the people back home's turn to step up to the plate and fix what's wrong in the U.S. now. It's not our turn. And even if they're making a turn for the worst, you know what? It's on them. It's on them. Let them ride it out because they make the decisions. And if it's wrong, they got to fix it later. You know, and who are we to worry about it? You know, because for us, number one, we're retired. Number two, we're expats. We don't live in the U.S. anymore. Number three, why worry and concern yourself and kill yourself, you know, with anxiety and concern and worry when you're living the best years of your life, the last years of your life? Remember, again, that ground you walk on is going to be your rooftop. Is it going to be now or later? The more you worry, the more you're killing yourself with anxiety, unhealthy living, because you're worried, you're concerned, you're stressed out. You're letting all that cannon fodder out there from the news agencies and social media take pot shots at your brain. And you're letting them win. You're letting them inside. You know, for me over here, I get up in the morning and I try to take care of my health, and everybody knows my health has not been the best lately. It's been terrible with everything that's going on between the flu, the sciatica, and then I got another health issue I got to worry about now too, which hopefully will go away on its own, but it might not, and it's something that's kind of worrying me. But, you know, we all have to worry about our health. We all have to worry about our health. And psychological issues and worrying about things drags our health down. Now, a lot of you guys know I've been going through a lot the past 6 months. And some of that has dragged my health down a little bit, actually a lot of bit. And now I'm trying to dig myself back out of that hole before that ground becomes my rooftop. You know what I mean? That's what I'm worried about. And I'm trying to stay healthy. I'm trying to eat healthy. I'm trying to do everything I can to stay above that rooftop. You know, I want to be on top of the rooftop, not below the rooftop. That ground, I don't want it to be my rooftop. Not yet. You know, I'm not worried about dying, you know, because I know where I know my Father in heaven's already got me written in that book. I hope he does, you know. So that's all I can say. I don't worry about it. But a lot of guys here, man, when you can send out 10, 20, sometimes even 30 things to people, and I don't know how many people they're sending it to, and I also see this in YouTube. I'm getting all these videos and clips and news clips about Israel and stuff like that, and people are asking me about, hey, Steve, are you worried about Israel and stuff? You know, who's not worried about World War III? You know, who's not worried about it? But I will say this, that sometimes it's best to just shut yourself out of that and take in a little bit of it so you know what's going on, and then just go about your day. Don't focus on it. Don't let it be a main focus. The people I want to focus on now, my girlfriend, my family, my sister, my daughter, my grandson, you know, those are the people I want to focus on. And why would I want to focus on anything more than that? Because that's all I have control over. And even that I really don't have a lot of control over, let's face it, you know. These issues, so many people as they age, they feel like they have to worry about them. They put that as a priority in their heads. And it strip mines their faculties to the point where they feel that they have to do that to other people, to send all that garbage out there. And social media has made it so much easier for people to send that garbage out there. And that's why some people decide that, hey, I'm cutting off of social media. You know, and for me, being a vlogger, I kind of have to be involved with social media. And, you know, at some point, I might just shut myself off of social media. You know, if in the future, you know, maybe I will. You know, I might have to come to that someday. You know, I mean, I'm not going to be doing YouTube for my whole life. I do know that. I do enjoy doing it. I do enjoy talking to you guys. I do enjoy sharing my comments and my feelings on things and teaching you people how to come over to the Philippines the right way and what are the wrong ways and what to look out for. But, you know, I want to teach you also, if there's one thing I can teach you, is live in peace, man. Live in peace over here. Don't bring anxiety with you. Don't bring all that stuff that you have to, you know, follow the news every day. If there's one thing you shouldn't be doing, is following the news when you get older. You should be getting up in the morning and say, what am I going to do today to have fun? Am I going to go out with my friends? Am I going to go over to my friend's house and have a cup of coffee and sit and talk about the Philippines and how great it is? Or am I going to sit down and talk about politics? Think about that. You're here. You're not there. Leave that crap home. We talk about this often because it's a problem over here. You know, it's something best left for people with small minds. You know, if they want to worry about those problems, let them worry about them. I'm not going to worry about them. You know, and when people throw it onto my plate, I keep kicking it off my plate into the garbage, you know, because I don't want to follow that stuff. But some people feel like they have to keep on sending it to you, keep on sending it to you, keep on sending it to you. And I don't like to see that stuff. If I want to follow the news, I'll follow the news. I don't need people to send it to me, you know, and it kind of wrecks your day sometimes, you know, when you see people sending you clips of little kids and stuff like that are, you know, hurt or injured from the war or something, or telling you about what Joe Biden's doing or Donald Trump or, you know, Nancy Pelosi. Who cares? who cares in the end? You know what I mean? Who cares? You know, it's your life. Make it good. We talk about this so often. I wish I did. This is the one thing I don't want to talk about, but I feel like I have to talk about it because it's something all the time that creeps in on us up here. And I want to tell you guys, leave your crap home. Come here with a good head on your shoulders and happiness in your heart, and you'll do fine. And always remember, that ground below you will be your rooftop someday. So make the best of your life now before that becomes your rooftop, because it will. And it comes fast for some of us. And some of us, we get lucky and we live a good life. But live a good life. God bless, guys. Take care. I hope you enjoyed today's show.